Redick, now the number 2 all-time scorer in ACC history. He was passed recently by Tyler Hansbrough.
And I think right here with the Philadelphia 76ers, they're not going to Willie Green because obviously you have the Andres playing well and also Thaddeus Young, but that should have been a point of emphasis to try to go right at J.J. Redick.
Good call right there. Andre Miller shuffled the puppies on the spin to get away from Rafer Alston. Look at Tony DeLeo, interim head coach for these Philadelphia 76ers. Do you think he's going back to the front office this summer, or do you think he's going to come back for another year?
I think Ricky has his choice. He's done an excellent job. Obviously, he can coach basketball, and definitely he can go back in the front office and say, hey, whenever you need me to come back down, I'll be ready.
Rafer Alston nails the 3. Rafer having a good series. He is averaging 14 PPG through the first 5, averaged 12 points per game with Orlando in the regular season. Lewis threatens the double team. Turkoglu, good defense to get it away from Andre to Thaddeus Young, and he draws air.
He drew a lot of air. Young fella didn't get a chance to get his feet set. I still think he, with 4 seconds on the shot clock, had enough time to drive the basketball to get a better shot.
1 of 5 now in the game for the 76ers. And as you saw, the Magic have been crisp early on. And they're posting up Rashard Lewis. No Dwight Howard in there, so changing up the offensive strategy. And it works to the tune of a good look for Rafer, but he missed it.
Gortat with another rebound.
Redick from Durham, and he nails it.
This might be J.J. Redick's coming out party. From the Philadelphia 76ers, who's ever guarding J.J. Redick, you just got to stay connected. No open looks at all.
Willie Green, a fadeaway. Not sure that's the shot DeLeo wanted, and he got up off the bench with body language that told you so. Orlando by 6. Under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter from the Wachovia Center. Glad to have you with us here on NBA TV. 9-0 run for the Orlando Magic. And Rashard Lewis looks to build on that, and he does. And here comes a timeout from Tony DeLeo, head coach of the Philadelphia 76ers. A fantastic start to this Game 6 by the Orlando Magic. 13-5, they lead. Philly shooting 56%. I'm sorry, Orlando shooting 56%. Back to our playoff coverage. Here in 2009, the playoffs are rolling on, and this is one of the better series in the Eastern Conference. Obviously, Boston and Chicago, they're doing their thing, and Dwight Howard out of this game because of that elbow to the back of the head of Samuel Dalembert. And Dwight Howard says he understands the suspension, he respects the league's decision, and he has all the confidence in the world that his team can come out here and win Game 6 and close out this series without him. And Smitty, it's been a weird series for Dwight Howard. Had his eyes injured in Game 1. Dalembert scratched him, and Howard said of it, he got back slapped. Then Game 2, Howard gets disqualified with 6 fouls. And then Game 5, and probably the best playoff game of his career, 24-24. He elbows not only Samuel Dalembert to get the suspension, but his teammate Courtney Lee knocking him out of this series.
And I know Dwight Howard's feeling bad about both because right here his team needs him, and also Courtney Lee is out. But I think the biggest thing right now is for the Orlando Magic, take up the slack, and you never know, you might get away with this win, and that'll be definitely a plus side for the Magic. Willie Green struggling right now.
Gortat already has 5 rebounds. Rashard Lewis can't hit, and that is real good news for Philadelphia. Back they come with Andre Miller, taking the pick from Dalembert, driving into Gortat, but cut off by the big Polish center. Thaddeus Young behind his back, steps back, another air ball for Thaddeus Young, and Andre Miller is there to save the day.
That's the one thing you like about Andre Miller, a big point guard, will rebound, especially offensive rebound. He just took advantage of his size against J.J. Redick.
Redick already 2 threes in this game. Thinking about another, drives on Dalembert, knocked away by Thaddeus Young, out of bounds. Thaddeus Young was out of bounds when he touched the ball, so we'll keep it right here.
I thought J.J. Redick should have pulled up to 3. the jump shot. The reason why, because he got the switch. Gortat had the smaller defender under the basket. If you miss it, you expect your big fella to go get the rebound.
Orlando has come out here looking very good. Philly has come out a little bit tight. Now the lead is 13. The run, rather, is 13-2. The lead is 15-7. Rafer Alston already with 7 points. J.J. Redick already with 6. 13 of the 15 for Orlando from their starting backcourt. D'Alembert hooking it over Marcin Gortat.
And I think you got to go at Gortat, whether it's D'Alembert's man or somebody else driving. If you can get him in foul trouble, they're really lacking in size.
Rashard Lewis, too easy for the Orlando Magic once again. Somebody's got to step up and stop ball there, don't they?
I think that's D'Alembert. I think you got to come off your guy. And yes, Gortat might get the offensive rebound, but you got to take your chances. Gortat is not Dwight Howard. Yes, he's big, but you got to come off and try to help him. First of all, he can't beat you that easy, whoever is guarding Rashard Lewis.
First points of the game for Andre Iguodala.
To me, so far in this first quarter, Rick, the Sixers are selling for a lot of jump shots.
Repost for Rashard Lewis. Back out to Rafer Alston.